Certainty is a cruel mindset. It hardens our minds against possibility. Do you know there's power in being uncertain? Let's talk about it. Hello, hello, hello. And of course, you're listening to the Manifesto on Purpose show. I am your host, Kimbaley. I am here to help you become the best you can be. Thank you so much for sharing your time and energy with me today. Thank you for all of those you've invited, and thank you for subscribing here and on the website at Kimbaley.com. That is KIMBALEY.com. How certain are you about your life on a scale from 1 to 10? Well, just in case you have a perfect score, I want to let you know today that it's important for you to save room for uncertainty. But before we get into that conversation, let's hear our Astro-Numerology forecast for today, courtesy of Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 mobile numerology app. It is Monday, June 3rd. The sun is in Gemini. The moon is in Taurus. It's a 5 universal month, a 6 universal week, and an 8 universal day. This first workday of the new month of June sets the stage for financial opportunities. With the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, one should be able to get quite a bit done in both the houses of finance first, followed by romance. Perhaps in some cases, you may even have the best of both worlds at your disposal. Whatever the case, make the most of it. Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, and those born on the 8th, the 17th, the 26th of any month appears to be at the top of the food chain this 24-hour cycle. Once again, that is our Astro-Numerology report, courtesy of Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn and the Star 8 mobile numerology app. You can get your forecast every day. Go to astar8.com to download the app, or you can go to Google Play or the App Store and on Linktree/numbers and you. Find out what's going on in June for your zodiac sign. You can go to the YouTube page, Kimbaley_. You'll find that link below, and you'll hear the Astro-Numerology report for the month of June by zodiac sign, as given by Astro-Numerologist LLoyd Strayhorn. Please check that out to see what's going on with your zodiac sign for the month of June. Today's forecast was all about finances and romance. Do you know that you can get your numerology yearly report to find out when you can expect finances to come into your life? And you can also get your compatibility report to check out that boo that you're with to make sure that everything is all compatible for you. And if it's not, it'll let you know the things you have to work on. You can also get your personal report and your business report. Just go to Kimbaley, KIMBALEY.com. Now let's get into the show. I gripped the steering wheel so tightly that my knuckles were turning white. My car was filled to the brim of all of the things that I decided to take along with me. I was so excited. There was a new adventure waiting for me upon arrival of my destination. I had left everything behind and had no clue of how things would work out or what to even expect. Nothing was for sure or for certain. This was the moment that changed my life forever. It was the moment that I decided to listen to the still small voice that had been encouraging me for years to uproot from the place that I had spent most of my life, the place of my family, my friends, and the place that I call home, all to move to a place where I knew very few people. I trusted that voice and made that move, but you know something? It just felt right to me, even though I knew I had to put my focus on making that new place home. Imagine leaving a space where everything seems to be secure to go somewhere where everything is new and uncertain. Of course, there were moments I thought to myself, are you sure this is the right choice? Can you handle this? And what are you thinking about, girl? But I had gone too far to turn back. One of the most scariest things to mankind is uncertainty. It's the fear of the unknown. Many people can be found avoiding uncertainty at all cost. Just because something is unknown to you doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Take a moment to imagine yourself planting a seed. You put that seed in the ground, and once that seed is in the ground, you can cover it with soil. The seed then goes on to do the most important thing it can do. They open in due time to allow the roots of the plant to be formed. Depending on the seed, many roots can be formed. All of this is happening without you seeing a thing. What's happening under the soil is not anything you should be afraid of. It's a part of the evolution of the plant. It is actually the darkness that makes the plant grows. It is actually the darkness where creation happens. What's going on under the soil? Your guess is just as good as mine, because while we know what potentially is happening, we're not really certain, are we? It may seem easy to live a life when you are certain about everything that is or will be happening. To be certain is to do the things that you know are secure habitually. You do the same thing every time because you know that it's always worked for you. For example, you may get up to go to the same job that you really hate every day because it makes you feel secure. You allow the flame of your passion to dim because you'd rather be playing it safe than sorry. Being certain makes you feel safe. It may even make you feel that you have control or power over your own life. However, there's other sides too. Living with that sense of security of knowing how everything will happen comes with a cost. Allow me to explain. The feeling of being certain is really an illusion. If you are certain about every detail of your life, it doesn't make you the master of your life. It only shows that you are not growing. The only thing that's certain is change. If you are a person that is certain about every detail in your life, you are living out past programming. You're not changing. The problem is, we are all here to evolve, not to get stuck in our comfort zone or not to get trapped inside of the box. In contrast, being uncertain, now that's your chance to grow. Here's a secret about uncertainty. Uncertainty is the field of infinite possibilities. Anything you want can happen to you because you are not stuck in a certain rut. You limit yourself when you are too certain, too rigid, or too afraid to step out on faith. In the uncertainty zone, there's a place for you to use your hidden, unique talent, skills, and ability. It's a place where you can grow. One of the most impactful times in my life was the time I decided to pack up everything and leave the place I was most familiar with to go to a place I did not know anything about. I stepped out of my comfort zone to embrace something new. I had no clue how things would be, but I'm glad I did. What an adventure! I was employed within the first month and was soon in my own apartment. To top it all off, I found something that I had been searching for years: my purpose. It was like a growing up phase for me. I changed spiritually, mentally, and physically. I was able to experience things that I had never experienced before. And truth be told, I know that I wouldn't have found all of these things if I would have stayed in my comfort zone. It seemed like everything just came together like clockwork. Take a note from Mother Nature. Nothing stays the same, but nothing struggles. The seed you planted earlier doesn't need any more help in growing. It naturally does that. We all come from the same source. Avoid protecting the routines of the past in an effort to feel safe. Step out on faith and embrace the field of infinite possibilities. You have to be uncertain to get there. And trust me, uncertainty is just so much more fun. Certainty is a cruel mindset. It hardens our minds against possibility. Ellen Langer. I love you to life. This is how you manifest on purpose.